You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.
On today's edition of Talk of the Town, we are joined by Jake Korngable from the Salt Fork Doggy Resort to talk about his brand new business in the area, Jane Moore and Roberta Holmes from the American Historic Heritage Society, and to talk about the Flag Day ceremony this Saturday. Also this Saturday, Ralph Ray from the Lion Club Ruff Truck competition. It'll be at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds. And Joyce Fogle in to talk about the 41st annual Art on the Square in Caldwell. All that and more on today's Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Thank you for joining me on Talk of the Town. I'm Daniel Barnett, ABC News Director, in today for your unusual host, as I like to say, Perry Baranich. And I am joined today by Jake Korngable. Jake is here from the Salt Fork Doggy Resort to talk a little bit about his new business. It's been up and running for about 6 weeks, correct, Jake?
Yes. Spent the winter remodeling the building, his existing building. But yeah, we've been up and running, and we're excited.
So tell us a little bit about the concept behind the Salt Fork Doggy Resort.
Well, bigger rooms than a lot of kennels or boarding facilities. Every room is 6 by 6, so that there's plenty of room. It's not the size of like a basic crate. And then I live on 70 acres, and 60% of it is open fields. There's a pond, and then phase 1 we have of fencing. It's 80 by 35 6-foot tall fence, and it's plenty of room. That's the biggest thing that I want everyone to know, is there's a lot of room for your dog to get out and play. There's someone always there. Just get the dogs out and have fun. Yeah,
as you and I were talking about before we went on the air here, it's perfect for folks, especially who have, let's say, country dogs, who are used to being able to have free reign of the land and run around, but it's also good for folks who don't have their dogs trained off the leash.
Yes.
You have different sort of parts of your property for that, correct?
Yes. That's why we have some fencing in place, and then the off-leash trained dogs, that we screen all the clients and get a feel for the dogs, and if they're well off-leash trained animals, we take them out to the pond and then take them roaming around the whole property multiple times throughout the day.
Gotcha. Now, if someone's interested in coming out to the Salt Fork Doggy Resort, bringing their dog out, what's that process look like?
You can either message us on Facebook at, we have a page, Salt Fork Doggy Resort, or call us at 432-5293, 740-432-5293, sorry, and set up an appointment. We're doing drop-offs, 7 to 9 in the morning, roughly. We're trying to schedule appointments, and then 3 to 6 in the afternoons, just so that way we know you're coming. The business is at where I reside, right. So just try to.
You told me that you have 7 rooms now, and you're working on 4 more. Is that correct? Yes.
So the current facility is going to have 11 rooms. 10 of them are going to be 6 by 6, and then one's going to be a 6 by 8. Okay. Even a little bit larger. If someone has 3 dogs, we can maybe accommodate for that.
And you did say, we were talking pricing too, there is a break on pricing if you bring multiple dogs, correct?
Yes. So the first dog, a family of pets come in, dogs, $25 for every night for the first dog, and then $15 for each additional dog staying in that same room. And we've been getting tons of phone calls and messages, so I can't give the break if we end up splitting them.
Sure.
Because
and you were telling me too, you don't. If dogs know each other, it's one thing to put them in a room together, but it's another thing if you have dogs that aren't used to that kind of socialization. You don't keep those dogs together.
Yeah, absolutely, and that goes same thing with the play areas. We keep all the dogs separate away from each other, just because liabilities. You don't want your dogs getting in fights or anything like that.
Or even things like fleas. You don't want them passing back and forth if you can help it.
That is another thing we didn't talk about earlier, but you do have to bring a copy of your vet records, make sure they're up to date on all their shots, and then have the Bortella, which is a kennel cough shot
Okay, very good. So it's the Salt Fork Doggy Resort, located where?
65683 Enley Road, Cambridge, Ohio. It's 4 miles east of Riesbeck's in Cambridge.
Okay, very good. So again, the Salt Fork Doggy Resort open now. If folks want more information, they can get in touch with you via Facebook, and they can call that phone number. Again, the Facebook page is Salt Fork Doggy Resort?
Yes.
And the phone number is?
740-432-5293.
Okay, very good. Well, Jake, thanks for joining me today. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we will be back with more on Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
great place to live, work, and play.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the classic difference. The classic difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the classic difference for yourself.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
And welcome back. I am here with Jane Moore and Roberta Holmes from the American Historical Heritage Society to talk about their Flag Day celebration coming up this Saturday. Thank you for joining me today, Jane and Roberta. And we have, of course, Flag Day is June 14th, but if you wanted to be able to accommodate people's schedules, celebrating on the 10th, which is this Saturday. And Jane, tell me a little bit about this event, the what's, the where's, the why's, that sort of thing.
Well, the event is for flags, mostly retiring them, but it's also about flags and our history with flags in the United States, and trying to let the young people know about what happened in this country, how the flag came about, and you know, what you're supposed to do with it and how to respect it.
Well, it's very good, and something that I don't know that there are many avenues for these days, unless you know, a young person is in the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. They probably don't learn about that sort of thing. That is this Saturday from 3 to 4:30-ish.
Yes.
At the City Park, the old kiddie pool. And Roberta, what sorts of activities are going to be there for folks?
Okay, we will have Joe Smith from the area, and he is going to be talking about the history of the American and Christian flags. And his brother, Jan, has music that goes right along with the program. Okay. And we have Rick Booth that's going to be there with books that his father, Russell, had written for sale. And then we have the Boy Scouts coming from 548 that will bring in the flag to start the program. Okay. And we have the VFW here locally that will be actually the ones that will be disposing of those flags there on the premises. So anyone that has flags that they haven't got to the drop boxes, they can bring them with them, and we will get them taken care of.
Well, which is very good, a valuable service. As you said, most people don't know about the proper handling, presentation, and especially disposal of flags. So a great way to teach people about the history of the American flag, the Christian flag, and I understand too there's going to be some talk of history of Guernsey County as well.
Yes.
Well,
isn't that what the books are about?
That's about the books that Rick Booth will have. I don't think he's going to talk too much about them.
But I'm sure if you had any questions, you could ask him about it.
He could answer them.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a free event. Obviously, individual things like buying a book would cost.
Right.
I know also that you are going to have the Parkside Taster Treat there for concessions, things like that.
Absolutely. It's right next door. So anybody gets warm, I'm sure they'll take your business.
Ice cream and cold drinks.
Absolutely, which will be
All that
great,
good stuff.
great for a Saturday in
Making me
June,
hungry.
right? So once again, this is the Flag Day ceremony coming up this weekend. And let's talk a little bit more about the American Historic Heritage Society. What is your mission here in the county?
We want to incorporate what happens with the history of our country with what happened in England with the Dickens. You know, what was going on over there, what was going on at here, our interactions, and put it all together so that people just don't have pieces of it. You know, they can look at all the aspects and see how things happened and why.
Right. Well, and of course, Dickens is so well known in the community.
Yes.
Brings a lot of tourism to the community.
Yes,
but
we love it.
But there is the American counterpart of that. And
Yes.
I know that there are times of year too where you have counterpoint events to the Dickens events. Do you want to talk a bit about some of those throughout the year?
Grand Holiday Ball.
Yes, the
It
Grand
comes
Holiday
during
Ball.
that time period in November. It's November the 18th at Eagles already this year.
You're already planning for it.
We've been working on it for quite some time.
I'm sure it takes a lot of work to put that
And
together.
this will be our third year.
Okay.
So.
And this is the second year for the Flag Day event, correct?
Yes.
Yes. We skipped a year in between there because things weren't working out, and we needed to get more individual things that we could do about the flag and with the flag with other people involved.
So once again, the Flag Day ceremony happening this Saturday, June 10th, from 3 to 4:30 p.m. at the Cambridge City Park in the old kiddie pool. If folks want more information, you have a Facebook page, correct? The American Historic Heritage Society.
Yes. Right.
And if folks want to call, how do they get more information?
I guess they can use the telephone for bygone eras.
Okay.
It's 740-435-0400.
Okay. Jane, Roberta, thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate having you on, and we'll see you on Saturday. And we will be back with more on Talk of the Town. In just a
Everybody
moment.
come on.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit SEORMC.org.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
And we are back on Talk of the Town. I'm Daniel Barnett, your host for the day. And we are joined now by Ralph Ray. He is the incoming president of the Cambridge Lions Club, talking about the Lions Club Ruff Truck competition that's coming up this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds. And Ralph, thanks for joining me.
Well, nice to be here. So
I understand this is the 4th year of the Ruff Truck contest. And for those who might not be familiar with what Ruff Truck means, tell us a little bit about the event.
Well, the Ruff Truck, you've got a track. You got one truck on the track at a time. It's a time event. And it's just that. It's whatever vehicle you want to bring out. If it's a truck, there's been cars going through there. There's been vans. And you start and you go over the jumps, the banks, the frame benders and stuff like that. So it's going to be an interesting track this year. We're going to improve it from what it has been the last couple of years.
Okay. Now that is, as I said, this Saturday. Gates open at 5 p.m. and you were telling me that anybody who wants to enter a vehicle into the contest, they just show up on the day of and you register them at the gate,
Right,
correct?
yeah, they'll come in the back gate there at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds, get them in there, we'll get them registered, get them on the track as quick as we can. We're hoping as many vehicles as we can get there.
And you had 40 last year, correct?
Right around 40, yeah. We hope to be up a little bit more than that this year.
No cap. So if you
no
are
cap.
out there listening, you can bring in. And you were telling me too, one of the things that's new this year is there is a county class for Guernsey County residents specifically.
Right. If you have a Guernsey County driver's license, we're going to have a kind of like a stock class. Okay. And that class we're going to have trophies. We're going to have 3 trophies for it. So if you have Dad's brand new 2017 Dodge Ram, and you can take it out there.
God help you.
Yeah, it's been done before. So,
okay. But one of the reasons for that, of course, is you have quite a following that comes to these rough truck contests of people who soup up their vehicles specifically for this purpose.
Oh yeah, we'll see them coming from probably a couple different states.
Okay, very cool.
Besides Ohio,
So obviously there's the part of the contest where we're catering to the entrants. But there's also, obviously, you need people out there to watch it.
Right.
I know you've tried to make this as family-friendly an event as possible. And to that end, let's talk admission.
Yeah.
Now, it's
$5 for adults. Anybody under 10 is free.
So if you want to bring all the kids out.
Yep. Mom and Dad pays, as long as everybody's under 10.
Cool.
You get in for $10.
Of course, there are concessions provided by Mr. Lee's, courtesy of you, right?
Yeah, since they know I work at the restaurant, I'm in charge of the concessions. So we'll have hamburgers, hot dogs, hot chicken sandwiches, drinks. So.
And as you were saying, you hope to get started at 7:30, but there's no time limit on the event. It's however long it takes to get the trucks through.
That's correct. If we have 40, 50 trucks, you're probably looking around 10 o'clock, somewhere in there.
Okay. And there are prizes. We skipped over that a little bit for the drivers. What kind of prizes are we looking at?
Well, for the Guernsey County class, we're doing 3 trophies for the 3 fastest times. And then the modified class, we're going to pay the top 25.
Okay.
And that's got a little over $2,700 prize.
That is a big purse for an event like this.
Yep.
Now, all the funds that are raised from the Rough Truck go towards local charities as well.
Local charities and our diabetes support out at the hospital is our big fundraiser for this one. So,
So once again, you have the Rough Truck contest, easy for me to say, right?
Yeah.
At the Guernsey County Fairgrounds this Saturday. And what was did you have a favorite entrant last year? Maybe you don't get to watch too much of the races.
I don't get to watch too much of the races just because they've got me stuck in the concession stand doing up the hamburger, doing up the food and everything like that. We've got one of our members, Travis Burris, has got a truck, and then Travis Stevens also has a truck, and he's local, and he takes it all over. Actually, he was just in Lima a couple weeks ago, and I think out of 50 or 60 trucks, he placed second.
Oh, very cool. So we have some local people here, and I'm sure you heard it from the concessions, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Yep.
So once again, we have the 4th annual Rough Truck contest out at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds this Saturday. General admission, $5 for adults. Children 10 and under are free. For those of you who are hoping to sign up, you can come out starting at 5 p.m. on the day and get registered at the gate. Ralph, if folks want more information on the Rough Truck contest, who do they get in touch with?
The best thing, if you got a question about a truck, is to get hold of Travis Stevens. His number is 740-260-9909.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you very much, Ralph, and look forward to seeing you at the contest on Saturday.
Yep.
And we will be back with more right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy-Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy-Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy-Law Funeral Home. Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
And welcome back to Talk of the Town. I am joined now by Joyce Fogle. Joyce is here with the 41st Annual Art on the Square. It seems like you and I get to do this time every year. I'm really glad to have you back and that we're now celebrating the 41st year of Art on the Square. So thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
So for folks who might not be familiar with Art on the Square, what kinds of things can they expect to see when they come to Caldwell?
It's all artwork that is handmade from 60 different crafters this year. It's bigger than ever, and there's old people coming back, and I have like 8 new people coming this year. There's people who paint on feathers, there's drawings, photographs, metal art, fabric art, paintings, jewelry, woodwork, porch furniture, bird houses, clothing, handmade books and toys, lawn ornaments, ceramics, and slumped glass.
Just a little bit of everything.
Yes, and you can get something to eat. We have our industrial arts from the high school is making homemade ice cream, and the 4-H is providing sandwiches and the usual, fare that they have. There'll be artists that are demonstrating their craft, and we've got wandering musicians. It'll be fun. It's going to be a good time.
There's truly a little bit of every sort of art form. Yes. Whether it's visual arts or audio arts or culinary arts, you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, actually, we have the Authors Guild is going to be there selling their books, too.
Very
the
cool.
Noble County Authors Guild, so that'll be cool.
Now, this is this Saturday and Sunday, June 10th and 11th.
Correct.
Opens at 9 to 5 on Saturday and 11 to 4 on Sunday. Free to attend?
Free admission, free parking. You can fill every little nook and cranny in Caldwell. Nobody cares that day where you park. So.
And indicative of the name, it is on the Courthouse Square, correct?
It truly is, yes.
And reaches out onto some of the little side streets. And
off
things.
of exit 25 on Interstate 77, and just follow the signs to the Courthouse Square.
Okay, very good. Now, I know you've been involved with Art on the Square for some time. Tell us a little bit about the history of it.
Well, Bill Sailing was my art teacher in high school, and he started this. He used to go to the Yankee Peddler Festival, and he got a bunch of his buddies to come down and do Art on the Square. And the first year was my senior year in high school, and I actually participated. That was 41 years ago. So I just told you how old I am.
That's okay. No one's doing the math.
Okay. Anyway, and it was really cool because everybody knew each other, and it's like a little family reunion every year almost now. So yeah, every year we have different artists come, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. So.
And of course, as you said, you have some new family members coming in this year.
Yeah.
What are some of the new art forms represented this year? I know you had talked a little bit about
this one girl sent me a letter, and she showed me pictures of her jewelry. It's called steampunk jewelry.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be neat. And I have a couple fabric artists and a lady who is making purses with different fabrics and laptop holders and the things that you put on your lap to work on the laptop. Okay. And there's an artist coming back. I am so happy. His name is Young Yu, and he's from Georgia, and he does 3-dimensional paintings. So, yeah, it's going to be, so I'm so excited.
2D paintings that look 3D?
Yeah,
or
he actually puts 3 canvases together, and it gives the illusion that they are 3-dimensional. And he came a couple years ago, and I was so disappointed he didn't come last year. And he called me up yesterday. I'm like, yes, he's coming. So I'm
you
very
have people
excited.
that are still signing up.
Yes.
Is there still an opportunity for people to get on board?
Always, yes. You can show up that day, and I'll let you in. So it's $50 now, though, because it was only $30 before June 1st. I've got my map made, and I'm ready for everybody. But we'll squeeze you in if you want to be in it.
Okay.
Do you paint?
I don't paint.
He's a
musician. I could do musical art.
Well, please do.
Yeah?
Come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about that once we get off camera.
Okay.
Here. But,
all right.
So once again, we do have Art on the Square 2017, the 41st annual, this Saturday and Sunday, June 10th and 11th, 9 to 5 on Saturday, 11 to 4 on Sunday. It's free to attend. Obviously, there will be things for you to purchase once you're there, and all of it goes to supporting local art.
Exactly.
If folks want more information, if they want to learn about what you're going to be offering or getting a booth, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, you could go to Art on the Square on the Facebook page. It's Art on the Square, Noble County, Ohio is the Facebook page. But my phone number is 740-509-3178, or you can catch me at home at 740-732-2869.
All right, very good. Well, Joyce, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll see you this weekend.
All righty, I hope so.
And we will be back to wrap things up on Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
I'd like to thank today's guests, Jake Korngable, Jane Moore, Roberta Holmes, Ralph Ray, and Joyce Fogle for joining us today. If you liked today's episode of Talk of the Town, you can find us on YouTube at YRP-TV. Of course, there is our Facebook page. You can find it on our website as well, yourradioplace.com. I'd like to thank Adam Green, my director and producer, for all of his work today. For Perry Barnett, your unusual host, I am Daniel Barnett, ABC News Director. Thanks for tuning in to today's Talk of the Town.
ESPN Cambridge is also your local sports authority too, featuring local high school sports all year round with some viewable on cable TV 2 in Cambridge or streaming online at yourradioplace.com/YRPTV. Your home for sports is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit seormc.org.
Bundy-Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy-Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy-Law Funeral Home.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.